Welcome to News in Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today, cops mistake a black man for an old white man with gray hair.
What if I told you that cops mistake a black male for a white suspect and decided to hold him at gunpoint, even though he's a black male? Put it at full mask. Clearly, he has darker skin than a white person. So according to Atlanta Black Star, this was on the morning of July 21st, 2024. Washington police, and I want you to look at how that gun is pointed at this man. Washington police were searching for a white male with gray hair. This is in the description. White male, gray hair, suspected of killing somebody, driving a stolen SUV. When they spotted Kershawn Grigsby, who was driving with his family in their SUV, despite the man being black, the father is black, with an afro. Police determined he, in fact, matched the description.
Of course he does, because everybody knows that the cops think that every black man matches every description out there.
You got to be kidding. Yes, he matched the description. Without warning, the Spokane police officers rammed Kershawn's car with a patrol car to force it to stop. Then multiple cops surrounded the SUV with their guns drawn, yanking doors, yanking them open as they terrorized the entire family. They threatened to kill this 40-year-old father. Quote, the children screamed, believing they would watch their father die or die themselves, end quote. States the lawsuit filed by Mr. Grigsby in federal court on the 8th of October. Quote, they told Mr. Grigsby's children that he was wanted for killing somebody and handcuffed him at gunpoint in front of his children and searched the family car without consent.
There is multiple violation of his rights here. The lawsuit in this is going to be incredible.
I have to pause and say this again. They are looking for a white male with gray hair in a stolen SUV. Okay? There's more. So this dutiful father encouraged the cops to check his identification. This is interesting, isn't it? He's telling the police, please, can you check my ID? They're not asking for it. He's volunteering it. All of a sudden, the cops don't want ID. To hopefully reduce their suspicions, he offered this. He was not the frumpy, skinny white male in his 50s. But when the cops pulled out his wallet, they decided to just place it in a Ziploc bag without bothering to check the identification. That lets me know something right there. There's more.
Of course, they didn't check his ID. They knew they screwed up. They wanted to verify the car. They wanted to search the car to see if they could find drugs or anything that they can blame for their search.
After realizing they had stopped the wrong man, the cops drove off, leaving the father and his family with a damaged vehicle, a Cadillac Escalade, with a Washington license plate number of CFA and the numbers. The white male they had been looking for, Shannon Quattlebaum, described to be in his 50s or 60s, also driving a Cadillac Escalade, but with a Washington license plate number. It was very different. Um, and even though the license plates numbers were different, so was the suspect. Once again, they're looking for a white male with gray hair in his 50s or 60s. This is a brother with an afro, clearly not over 50, and they still tried to effect an arrest. The police officer, Connor Tangeman, tried to paint himself as the victim of this whole thing, as the children screamed in terror, writing the following in his report according to the claim. There were multiple people in the back seats of the Cadillac. Everyone in the Cadillac was non-compliant and screaming at me. I told them this Cadillac was reported stolen and seen leaving the scene of a homicide. I continued to tell people, keep their hands up. You mean the babies? Those are the people? Okay. The driver and passenger cursed at me, telling me we had the wrong vehicle. How dare they? Man, put up these clowns, man.
So this cop complained that they were yelling at him that he had the wrong vehicle, but he actually had the wrong vehicle. Like, cry me a river.
The guy who wrote this, we could not verify a picture. So if you have one, send it. So he's not listed. But he's listed as a defendant along with the former police chief. His name is Craig Madel, Sergeant Trevor Nallmeyer, and Corporal Gregory Thompson, not pictured, along with about 10 John Does, cops who have not yet been identified. It gives you an idea of how many people were at the scene with their guns drawn. Okay? The lawsuit filed by Washington attorney Marcus Sweetster accuses them of violating the family's Fourth Amendment rights through unlawful seizure, excessive force, and unlawful search. Slam dunk case, very easy. Multiple individuals, including juveniles, constitutional rights should have been intact.
This was an absolutely ridiculous stop. And he's right. The lawsuit's going to be a slam dunk on this. They searched his car. They held him at gunpoint. They yelled at his kids. They pointed guns at his kids. I mean, this is slam dunk. And hopefully he's asking for a lot of money. What do you think of this? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.